As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going play action. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready?
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
From the red zone now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Achane running to the right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot. Because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set up.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Milton. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here we go.
Handoff on second and short. Into the second level past the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Milton back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the Panthers.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He gets this one to Nakua. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Pioneer. Mustang 19.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to New Orleans right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Milton. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now.
Here's Willis to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, go.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing now, Milton. His pass caught by Nakua. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now lead by 10. Drake London with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Willis. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On target to Waddle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Now we have our 2-minute warning. And it's the Panthers with 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Carolina. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Stephanie.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Man in motion here. Back to the well again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
From the 46. Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row. Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Track at 60. Ready. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast. Now Milton to throw. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up second and 3.
Here we go, set.
To throw, Milton. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Throwing on 3rd and long. Able to find Nakua here. And they bring him down around the 34.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco.
He's back to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready?
Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 16.
19 tight.
At the
19 tight.
49-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throwing deep for the end zone. He's got it. Looks like their feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A-chain on the inside give. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. To throw, here's Willis. Fits it through the middle. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Take over.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Throw reeled in by London. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through.
Panthers 17.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
19, Bronco 80. Come on, set.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Milton. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. They're out and set, first and 10. Willis to throw it. That's caught. Devon Achane. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Achane, a first down carry. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, second and 9. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw on third and long. Cut out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They are throwing it again. Achane reels it in. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play?
And this is going to result in a safety. Give him 2 points and the ball. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it. Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Dump off caught by his back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers trail by a couple. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets taken down immediately, right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. Throwing now. On the move, headed right. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Huh.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Motioning the tight end now.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. That one just too short. He needed a bit more power in it. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.